Okay, as I said from my last video, we're finally being able to put some exhaust on my wife's car. It came in today. It was the Black Friday special SVE 2.5 stainless exhaust. It comes with an H-pipe, so it should be a little throaty, so the cameraman will just pan over to the car and come back over here, cameraman. You'll see the exhaust. This is the last time you're going to see stock exhaust on this car. So I will show you how I'm going to do it. We're going to let the car cool down. She just came from a long trip. But we're going to unbox this real quick, see how this looks. We're going to get this installed tonight. Should only take me a couple hours. So here, let's see the unveiling. It's always nice having Christmas and Thanksgiving. Can you see me, cameraman, or are you just looking at my feet? Okay, good. Oh, I'm gonna get rid of that crappy resonator. There's the little H-pipe. We'll set all this out. This will be sweet. The nice big four-inch stainless tips. This should be a sweet little setup. So that's gonna look nice. So we'll cut this off from here. The next time we come back onto the car, will be underneath. It'll be on the lift. We'll be taking off the stock unit, putting on this nice and throaty SVE H-pipe exhaust. So hopefully it turns out well. We'll do a before and after exhaust just so y'all can hear the difference. So we'll see you in a couple hours. All right, so here we are. We got the car up on the lift. This is the simplest install ever. From underneath the car, there are two 13mm bolts that have to come out, and one way up there. Sorry, the light's terrible. I'm doing this at night. Two on this side, and two up there on that muffler, and then two 15mm right here to separate it from the, it looks like headers. So this is where we'll separate. So we're going to get our H-pipe instead of this big resonator. It's going to come down. It'll be the same size as this unit, only the tips will be a little bit bigger. So it's really a simple install. It is now, let's see, 5 till 9 in California time. And let's see if I can do this in an hour. All right, guys. I'll keep you posted as it comes off. Just remember, if you're doing this by yourself and you have jack stands, probably put a jack stand up underneath some other part of the exhaust here so nothing falls on you when you're taking off the back. So just make sure you keep that supported, and my guess is as long as some parts supported, you'll be able to handle the rest. I'm going to do this with my little buddy here. This will help hold up the jack. This will help hold the exhaust, and I can keep it hoisted up while I take it off. So we'll cut back to it as I'm putting the new exhaust back on. Okay, so we've got the exhaust off. We're putting the new H-pipe on. You're going to be retaining the factory exhaust clamps at this location only. The kit for the SVE kit is going to come with 4 new ones that you will then piece together to build the rest of the system. And I'll tell you this, it's so much lighter than the stock unit. That alone's got to be worth 30 pounds. It seems so different. So we're going to use stock hangers, the stock hardware. It's just that you're getting new exhaust clamps to piece this together. So as you can see, we got this off 20 minutes in, 25 minutes in by the time I got the car up and going. So here we go. I'm going to finish this up and we'll catch back to you as we're starting up the car. Thanks. All right, so as you can see, we've got the new exhaust system on. It turned out real great. Just, you know, you want to manipulate it, so don't tighten each clamp up until you get the exhaust to when you look at it, it looks pretty level throughout. Make sure the spacing is equal on each side to how you like it. That's all I've done. We are now, it actually took me about 50 minutes to do this. Now granted, I have a lift. This probably can take you a little longer if you have jack stands or depending on your skill level, but aside from that, figure hour to an hour and a half at most. It's pretty straightforward. The stock hangers, everything is utilized. So stay for the moment of truth. We're going to lower this down and start it up for the first time, and I want the cameraman to stay on it. Let's see how it sounds for the first startup. So here we go. This will be the live one. Hopefully it sounds as good as it looks, and if that's the case, then it's the best 500 bucks we've spent on this car so far. You don't have to film me, we're going to film the exhaust. Alright, there we go. Moment of truth. Let's see if it makes a big difference from the way it used to sound to now. I'm not dirty. I don't want the wife getting upset. Am I dirty, cameraman? Good. There's a noticeable difference in the sound. I actually like it. A little throaty around that 3,000 to 4,000 RPMs, and it gets a little raspy at that 5,000 to 6,000, but the best way to test that is to let's put it on the road, let's put it under load, and let's really see how it sounds when it's really going down the road. So until then, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.